Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 26th, 27th, 28th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading. Now, you know when I am reading for the weekend, I am using my two Redley Valentine decks. I am using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Now, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Now, remember this weekend we have something going on. Remember, Venus is in Aries right now. It will be conjunct with Aries also, so there's a little bit of a stronger push with relationships. Venus, there's more of a mission. There's more of a focused, almost like maybe even looking at some of the relationships under maybe a little more of a microscope even. Now, we also have then on the 28th, we have the full moon in Libra. That's at 6:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be a trine, so there's a grand trine going on. It's very lucky. It could even be very magical. There could be some strong manifestations happening at that time also. The full moon in Libra will be trining with Saturn in Aquarius, Jupiter in Aquarius, and Mars in Gemini. So we've got all of the, we have Aquarius, Libra, and we have Gemini. So expect the unexpected. It kind of goes back to that, Uranus in Taurus, but this could be some shockers, but this could be very magical, and this could be very welcome at this time also. Remember, new moon to full moon, as it is getting bigger, it's called waxing, and that is, a time for you to request. Full moon to new moon, as it gets smaller, is waning. That is when you release. The full moon, and you can do this like 2 to 3 days before, day of, 2 to 3 days after. The full moon is when you release, relinquish, and request. Now, I'm always saying, write it down, put it on the refrigerator, but because of all the air energy, remember to speak it out, okay? Okay, so let's begin our readings now. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? So as I was shuffling before I started the video, I got this very strong message, and it was walking two paths. So not quite sure what that means, but it was for Virgo. And I don't know if that is, I don't know what it means. It was just walking two paths. So let's see what else we have for my Virgos. Okay, you want to come on out? Sure. Oh, two of Earth. Earth energy, your energy, decisions about possibly your job, your work, your career. Also, too, maybe somebody's going to come and mentor you. But either way, the two of Earth is about busy work. So you could be extremely busy this weekend. Lots to occupy you, lots to just get done also. Reversed cards are stronger energy. So let's see what this is all about. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So again, twos, crossroads, decisions, which way I go. And maybe that's where it is. Maybe instead of making a decision, you're walking both paths. And that's very exhausting. Let me tell you that. That's very exhausting. Maybe you're trying to do everything or be all to everyone, or, it's so sometimes, so it's exhausting. Let me just put it that way. Okay? Okay. Let's go on to our next card. It is reversed, the Eight of Earth. So 8, now again, Earth energy, your energy. Did I say Capricorn and Taurus energy? And a lot of times something to do with your home or your job or your money. So there's kind of this, I'm kind of feeling that the two of Earth has to do, the walk in the two paths could be your home life, could be that home, work, life balance type of thing. And it's, in some ways it's like one is not necessarily giving you the time for the other. Now, a work or a life balance, a life energy could be that maybe you have people in your life and they need your time. They're maybe demanding your time. And at the same time, it could be that your work is also demanding your time. And, I kind of feel like, instead of saying, well, it's going to be a 50-50 split, or it's going to be a 60-40, I feel like it could be 100-100. So it's like you want to give all your, you want to give all your energy to your work and all your energy to your, to your home or your life, partner or whoever that is for you. The thing is, that can't be done. Okay, it can't be done. One will suffer, or you will suffer. How about that? So, because think about it, work is one relationship, life is the other, and then you are the third. So there's a lot of stress here. There's a lot of stress here. Now, 8 of Earth, 8's unlimited opportunity. So, I would say have a conversation. If this is something in your work that you really want to be going after and you really want to be spending all your time with it, then have a conversation with the people in your life, the ones that you need, to kind of help them to understand the stresses and the pull that is being pulled on you. How's that? Okay. The other thing though is I do feel, and I know I talk about this for my Virgos too. So it's, we continue along those energies here. I do feel that you need to have your boundaries with your work. Okay? I feel like you might have, and I think we had the thing. Did you have the talk? I feel like the boundaries need to be put up, and not to say that you can't do a little work on the weekend, but not to the point that you're working more than you're living. How's that? Anyway, I do like the 8 of Earth, the message itself, so we're going to go with that too. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So again too, you might be actually have found yourself in a position that if you just had a little more schooling, a little more training, a little bit more, I don't know, I don't even want to say education, because school isn't necessarily the answer to everything. But if you just had a little more knowledge, then, that things could, and maybe that's what's going to happen, because you're going to see that you're walking these two paths and neither one of them's fulfilling. So then maybe you're going to say, well, what can I do to make some changes here? It's good to consider, okay? You don't have to make the changes, but it's a wonderful time with the full moon to make some considerations. Here we go, or make your plans. Last card here. Unity, 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 unity. Okay, 5 is about change. Okay, this is, positive, negative, doesn't matter, still stressful, could be even neutral change. So this is one of those things about changing, what is the thing, and I've said this, have I said this to you? This is something that I don't know if I heard this a long time ago or where this came from, but I've had this in my life for, I would say, a good 40 some years of this. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Okay? So if you're happy with what you have, then keep doing it. If you're not necessarily, then make some small changes, because small changes lead into bigger outcomes. Okay? So Archangel Sandalphon was once, or is believed to have been, Elijah from the Bible days. But unity is always something that I tend to feel kind of oh my goodness, let's just not do this. But you, my Virgos, are more traditional, but yet at the same time, you do have a secret rebel inside of you. So, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors or like-minded people, or like-minded friends. So you might want to find some people that possibly, remember I was talking about the extra knowledge or something, so you may want to find a mentor. You may want to do something a little bit, like I said, make a little bit of a change, a little bit of a different. It doesn't mean that you have to do it, but do it this weekend. But my Virgos, you're very good at making plans. You're good at making your plans. So maybe this is one of those times, especially since, oh, this one, we have that full moon coming up. Here we are. Let's go on for my Virgos. Yeah, I tend to rebel when I see that card. It's like, oh, no, we're not going to be traditionalists. But my Virgos, you do like stability. You do like the tradition. But when there's change coming, you need to figure out how you're going to handle that too. Last card is decision. Decision. Okay, so we have a 15. So we have 5, 5, 5. Change, 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 change. We have the 1, new beginnings, 10, transition, 5 again, change. Archangel Jophiel. Well, we're just going to, because this kind of pops it all together. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, because like I said, you're walking both of these pathways, and I mean, that's stressful for you. Well, I would recommend that you, get a little bit of rest anyway. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. And that is one thing for my Virgos. Part of it isn't so much a lack of self-confidence as much as it's I don't want somebody to think that, I don't want somebody to laugh at me. I don't want somebody, it's not necessarily easy for you to defend yourself or for you to promote yourself. I think it's more that. Anyway, here we go. What crystal? So anyway, there's some planning here. There's some planning here. There's some thoughts here. You got a great full moon to do this all in. Let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos. Here we are. Blue topaz. I don't know that I have this. I don't think I do. Anyway, finding a spiritual ally, and you are extremely spiritual. This is a great time for that. Higher wisdom. Remember, higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, sent you Sandalphon and Jophiel. Abundance, also forgiveness. So, interesting for you. Just get some rest, okay? Get some rest. I know that's hard because, you have such a sense of, you have a sense of duty, and you're like, I need to get this done, or Deb, if I don't get it done now, it'll be waiting for me next week, but again, too, make those boundaries. Have those boundaries. Look in and see what can be done. How can you possibly get into a position where you can breathe again? Okay? Okay. Anyway, my Virgos, remember the button. I hope you liked the video, so please share, subscribe, and like. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.